Hello, I thought I would do a quick update on my 0 button build using the Corpsewade boots. Now, if you're not familiar with this build, I have other videos showing the tree. This is more just to show the updates. Just to give you an idea though, that's how we do our damage. Stacking poison clouds, and we're using minions to start the chain and or face bosses. So I'm going to go ahead real quick and talk about the changes. A big change is going to be the Eye of Winter added in. I'm going to be showing you in the tree. We are now taking a little chaos damage. I was corrected. I didn't think increased chaos damage did anything in this build. But I guess the boss I was testing on before had an immunity phase I was just hitting, and that's why I thought it didn't do any different. I tried a different boss, and it does, in fact, increase the damage significantly. So I'm now taking some chaos damage on the tree, which allows me to take damage with increased extra chaos damage. Extra chaos damage allows Eye of Winter to do chaos, which allows it to do Wither. I'm doing it with Unleash and Persistence. If you watch here, that is 3 Eyes of Winter. Use that on a boss, and because of all the little projectiles, it will immediately hit max Wither stacks, which is absolutely fantastic. And you're also going to curse a boss, so that's really, really nice. So the big change is I went up here and took this curly Q here, and I grabbed this extra chaos damage, which is what makes Eye of Winter so good. And to do that, I spec'd out of, I think, this energy shield, this node here where I was going to go up for the life. I spec'd out of that, and then I actually got rid of some of my evasion. I'm still sitting at 51% evasion, 12% armor, 41 block, and my life, if you look here, is 1 because of Chaos Inoculation, but 8,928 shield because I'm overhealing with Grim Feast. Every time one of these guys dies, I have a 50% chance to get energy shield. Every time I kill an enemy, I have a 50% chance to get energy shield, and it's a significant number. Now, it is 669, and it has +9 levels. This is only an 18 gem. Because we are scaling off of our plus minion stuff, which I have on my scepter, my helmet, and my new amulet that's just slightly better than the last one. Now, with that being said, what's my regular mapping setup? Regular mapping, I swap out this, and the gloves, all for rarity. So, just to give you an idea, that's what I'm doing. Now, how good is this build? How good is this build handling bosses? Well, I finally decided to test a boss because I had time. I need to actually spec into this. Oh, that's that. Here. I did a breach. I did the breach boss. Now, I only did the first one, so I was just testing it out, and it's expensive. And I walked through the entire process because as things spawned in, I could then kill them and then immediately use their corpse to make more poison to kill them. And then I got to the boss, and I should have recorded it. It basically, I took like 2 rounds of my skeletons to melt it. It wasn't bad at all. And now I have this for my mapping. Breaches are fantastic on this build because anything that runs into your poison clouds dies, and then if it's a corpse and it has more life because it's a map mob, when you explode that, it's also more damage and more poison clouds, and you have a chance of triggering them multiple times because you can conserve the corpses, and it's just fantastic. So this was a really nice upgrade. I haven't played as much as I would like, to be honest. You can see I'm only level 88, and the reason's really simple. I have ideas for builds. I have ideas for this build, and I'm just afraid to do them until GGG does their next update, sweeping nerfs, whatever they change. I'm low on currency right now, and just, I'm kind of burnt out without changes, to be honest. I don't like some of the stuff with the end game, so we'll see how much longer I play. But yeah, that's basically the big changes for the build. If you were wondering what I'm doing, as you can see, chaos don't have to worry about. Everything's capped just slightly. And yeah, these gloves, they work. I don't know why. I thought they wouldn't in this build, but I do this, I do this, I do this. And this is my standard mapping. This has just no minion levels at all. You don't really need minion levels. It's just like set off the initial chain, right? So if you're you can set this build up on the budget of Corpsewade, basically. And with doing that, if I go over here and I go up and I look at my decompose, 108 rarity. So that's not too bad for swapping just a few items out. Actually, that's not calculating that number right because these have, well, Oh, these have rarity. Yeah, so there's the rarity. How much rarity am I actually playing with? I have my wrong rings on, I guess, when I did the boss. 158 rarity. And then these are my normal rings. Put on this. Put on this. Yeah, I only swap if I'm doing, like, when I did the boss. Yeah, and then I'm at just under 9k shield. Hopefully this gives you some ideas to play with. This is probably the biggest change, the Eye of Winter Wither. I mean, you do this, and that's 100, almost 100 more damage, I think. So I think it's a more multiplier because it's affecting their defenses as well. So take that as you will. Play around with it. See what you think. It worked on the boss, and that's all I could really ask for. See you in the next video.